morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Johnson with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Back to Genty. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. And the Vikings have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Vikings.
Here's the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Motioning the tight end now. Here we go, 2nd and very long. And he's there to send that incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Phillips on the stop.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Dumped off to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And there's a catch for Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. 4-yard pickup. Offense up to the line fast. Play action, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Turning to Benson on third. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Williams from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. That's to Dunze again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Now we're on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. They snap it to McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Turnover on downs.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Sending him on the dime. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second. From
the 42. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
McCarthy looking to throw. Mason there to haul it in. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuck in a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now McCarthy. That's caught for the 1st. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Reichard on for the point after. And that one's off, no good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Johnson with a return here. Johnson gets hit, and he loses the football. And they steal it back on the return. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Vikings take a 5-point first quarter lead. Reichard on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 6. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
He finds Odunze running the slant. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Buying some time right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears tie things up in the 1st. reach the end of one, and already that's the third time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Santos connects on the point after, and they'll take the lead. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Forced out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. No doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He'll start from the 39. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead with Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On play action, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after it.
Brought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, Kid, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately they're fumbling the ball right back over. That's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity. Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Headed out right. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Bears. First down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Escapes the pocket. Williams hit, and that ball's out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Odunze's got it right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Yeah, I'll call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. And you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He rolls to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleased.
Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. And that drop, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. There he goes on the right side. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game in the first half.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. One play in, and this drive is already in the enemy territory. First down, Williams. It is caught left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. Christian Benford has it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Play action, McCarthy. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards if someone tracks him down.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime that results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. 3rd down is up next.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drawing power for it. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second down. At the Bears' 16
McCarthy throwing here. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner. Really.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points in the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. One after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
34. Bears 31. Will Reichert as we kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. He can run it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Williams on 1st down. Gets him on the in route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now McCarthy. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Collects this at the 32. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And we'll play action here. It's McCarthy. Buying some time left. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal. They send a receiver in motion right. Benson. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on fourth and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Reichert connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. And off to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So now here's third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Working from the gun, Williams has his man caught by Odunze. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Williams off the play fake. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and get that first down anyway.
On first down, Genty. And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Gronk gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do so.
Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He was looking for T.J. Hockenson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
He breaks a tackle. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a third-quarter lead.
Get that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a race down the right side. Justin Jefferson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw by Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47.
Now here's Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're set up at the 35 now. Again, it's Williams. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Back to throw it. He's going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Bolton has it. And the Bears get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. A give here to Jency. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing...
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Complete beyond the marker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now an inside give to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At their 49-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now McCarthy. That's on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. They give up the gut to Benson. He still has room inside the 30. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Went after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
58. Bears 54. Will Reichert.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. Here he goes again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Bears 61. Vikings 58.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Kickoff for Chicago.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Their own 32-yard line.
They'll try it right with Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Defense getting in on the Farm Brock with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say you can't play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Starting from the 5. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Again, McCarthy to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. This one intended for the running back. And now a 4th down staring right at him. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Benson on 1st and 10. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th.
Vikings 65.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice burst on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Give up the guns. It's Genty. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Marley won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
3rd and long for him here. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. We've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they pick him up again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. Looking deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. Brought in right side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They snap it to McCarthy. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. McCarthy throwing on third down. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Escapes the pocket. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Giving this to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 43. Complete right side. Burden has it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action. Williams bails out of the pocket quick. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears put up even more points in a win. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. His third through the air this game. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Taken in by Addison, left side. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
And the Vikings.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
McCarthy looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trying to power forward, but he's not going to get it. Great effort to hold him to just 1 yard. That makes it 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. The Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. The grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st down, Williams to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That one connects. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears stretch the lead to 23. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Caught by the open man. He gets loose down the right side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Now the Vikings will try once again for a 2-point conversion. McCarthy's going to look to throw this. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut into a 2-score game now, down 15. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him down.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a deep...
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Gets everything he has under this throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet. We've got a flag down. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And this hasn't been a common sight as of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
There's that man again, Odunze. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears looking like they'll start this season with a win. Williams to throw on 3rd. Buying some time right. This throw is caught. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here's Jensen. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Williams with the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Bears offense, look at this, they haven't moved. They're going for 2. Williams trying to throw for it. And that one's caught. He's had a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the 2. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's got him. That's Addison. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Taylor again. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the Bears' 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Vikings make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Bears come away with the win.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, Anna, bread, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put this in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm stood up, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had that kicker though when I was 5. Key the was on the shelf. In the 5. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad